Hello everybody, how are we all doing today? This is Ty and welcome back to All the Mods 7, episode 11, guys. I hope you all doing okay. I am doing good, and we are doing stuff today, guys. Today, we have plans. We have plans for today, and you saw part of the plans. What I have done with our bees. I know you guys all want to know about bees. I have made our crystalline bees, our quartz bees, and our lapis beads meta-eternal. Sorry, not meta-eternal, meta-eternal? Meta-eternal. So that means they work day and night, nonstop. They don't go to bed, they continue to work. And I have been extracting that meta-eternal gene, so that way we can give it to other bees. And it just helps us produce more resources when the nighttime comes. The biggest reason I wanted meta-eternal is because we are going to do some breeding today, just a little bit. We're going to get all the modium bees, vibranium bees, and of course, unobtainium bees. That is my plan. But that's not the only thing we're doing today. So if you're not a huge bee fan, just wait. We're going to be doing more stuff. We're actually going to be getting into Mekanism a little bit. Here's Mekanism tree, because the stuff I want to do, I want to automate getting all of this stuff so we can do the Mekanism machines, and I want to automate like getting gravel and sand as well for Mekanism using the crusher, and doing a cobble generator and all that. Kind of late for the amount of stuff we've done for a cobble generator, but that's kind of the plan. But I am going to start by getting the bees bred because I really want the Aldermodium, Vibranium, and Unobtainium bees. I have been waiting so long to do this. And now that we got the meta-eternal so they can work day and night, because it's a very small chance to actually get stuff out of their combs. I'll show you guys. If we go to Aldermodium nuggets, the way you get these are from Aldermodium combs, and look at this, 10% chance to get one or two of them. Only 10%. So we need them to work day and night. If it's nighttime and I'm AFKing, they need to be working. And we need a bunch of them. We need everything filled up. So that's what we are going to do. And yeah, let's get to breeding. Okay, we have to start with ancient bees, which are netherite bees, and withered bees. Now, the withered bees, these guys, they're a little tough to get. So what you have to do is... Oh no. Okay, well, that's fine. I need to release them anyways. What you have to do to get the withered bees is you have to take advanced beehives and put them in a dark place. And eventually, skeleton bees and zombies will spawn in those ancient hives. Or, sorry, ancient hives, advanced hives. And then from there, you feed the skeleton bee a withered rose, and you get the withered bee. Now, you can't breed these guys with each other. That's the only way you can get them, is spawning a skeleton bee and then feeding it a withered rose. Good news is I have 3 of them, and I have plenty of netherite bees, so I'm going to breed these guys, and we should get an Aldermodium bee. Hello? Oh, there we go. Look at it. And all the Modium bee, and this guy has a high productivity rate. Now, there is one more productivity that's very high, but I don't know how to get that. So, high productivity, and we're going to change it to meta-eternal, not nocturnal, because it is nocturnal right now for some reason. I don't know why. But that's why I have the meta-eternal things anyways. But now you see breeding items, 4 vibranium ingots, but that's only to breed with a, I think a vibranium bee. To get an unobtainium bee. You actually can't breed this guy with another Aldermodium bee. So the only way I'm going to get any more Aldermodium bees is by breeding these 2 bees together. But I have 3 sets of them. So I'm going to do that and get a couple more Aldermodium bees. Okay, guys, we have 6 all the Modium bees so far. Now, I realize I'm saying all the Modium sometimes and all the Modium. I don't know. I think it's all the Modium, but I was saying all the Modium. I have no idea. Bear with me on that. But I have 6 of them, and I'm still breeding them up. I want to get 25 in here, 5 for each cage. And we have collected so far, it's been like 5 minutes since the last clip. I've been growing them up using the incubator, but yeah, look at that. We have all the Modium combs. We can go and collect our reward. And we can put them in here. And let's see if we get in. Oh, our first all the Modium nugget from the combs. Beautiful. So we have that going. I also realized I didn't tell you guys how to get a Metaternal bee. All you have to do is you have to leash any bee outside on a fence post. And as it turns nighttime, it'll have a chance at turning Metaternal. So you might need to let a few nights pass before they change to Metaternal, but that's all you need to do. It's really simple. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 25 of these guys, actually like 28 of these guys, so I can breed them up. But it's going to be very boring from here. So I'm gonna let you guys not watch me do this, but I'm going to get these guys filled up. Okay, we bred up 9 times with our bees over here, and we now have 27 all the Modium bees. So they're producing, in the time I was breeding, we got a few hundred all the Modium nuggets, which is really nice. So obviously you need 9 of these to create 1 all the Modium ingot. So we need them producing constantly and a lot. That's the reason I want them to be Metaternal. But now we have to get Vibranium bees. Now, Vibranium bees aren't that hard, but they do require Draconic bees to be bred with the Ancient bees. I did change these Draconic bees to Metaternal, so that way we can get Metaternal Vibranium bees. The only bad thing about these guys is they have to be bred with 2 dust. So how we are going to do it is we're going to feed an Ancient bee. Oh, actually, these guys are still resetting for breeding, but we feed the Ancient bee a flower, and then we feed these guys 2 dust, and that's how we get a Vibranium bee. And then from there, to get Unobtainium bees, you have to... Unobtainium bees are harder. You have to breed all the Modium bees and Vibranium bees. Now, all the Modium bees need 4 Vibranium to breed, and the Vibranium bees need 4 Unobtainium ingots to breed. So it's a lot to get Unobtainium, but definitely worth it once we're really producing stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to bring you guys back and kind of show you what we're doing. Ooh, I'm going to get this going. I think I'm going to put the Vibranium bees in this one, and then the Unobtainium ones in this one above the Netherite. Well, if that isn't just the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I did it, guys. I did it. We have all the Modium bees, we have Vibranium bees, and we have Unobtainium bees. This took probably about 3 hours, ish. I started off a little bit slow. I actually was only breeding 1 all the Modium bee and 1 Vibranium bee at a time. Then I was like, wait, what am I doing? I can totally breed multiple of these at a time. But it took about 3 hours in total to get it going. You know what? And I was just thinking, it seems like these guys are a little bit slower than the other 2, but I also don't have 4 blocks of Unobtainium in here like these guys. So I think once I get 4 blocks, they'll be able to move around a lot more instead of pushing each other around. But we have that going. That's perfect. I also got Osmium bees started. There's only 1 in there, but I'm going to need Osmium for Mekanism. But I want to show you guys something else that's also beautiful. Are you ready? Look at this. Look how beautiful it is. We have Unobtainium armor and Unobtainium tools, and we are going to go enchant these things. I have 159 levels. I shouldn't need all those levels, but what's going to happen is I'm going to just enchant these things by themselves, and then I'll add on whatever enchantments I need with the Library of Alexandria. I think that'll be the easiest way to do it. So let me do that, and I'll show you the outcome. Okay, so enchanting everything first was not the move. I got a lot of enchantments I didn't want, so just, if you're doing it this way, just use the Library of Alexandria to make the book you want and put it on your thing. But let me show you guys what I have. So, I am kitted out, completely kitted out. As you saw, we destroyed the Wither. The sword costs the most. The sword cost 129 levels to apply all the enchantments to, but here it is. capturing, life-stealing, looting, plague-bringer, scavenger, severing, sharpness, soulbound, sweeping edge, and vorpal. And almost all of them are maxed. I think there's one or two that aren't maxed out, but they're almost all maxed. Our shovel, very easy. The maxed out efficiency 8, silk touch, soulbound. Or sorry, it goes to efficiency 9, but I didn't need that on the shovel. The shovel's already insta-mine. The axe has chainsaw, efficiency 8, silk touch, and soulbound. Then I have 2 pickaxes, both of them efficiency 9, silk touch, and then this one is fortune 7, which is the max. Efficiency 9 insta-mines deep slate, which is really cool. And then for our armor, our helmet, air affinity, aqua affinity, blessing, mana boost, mana regen, protection. Now protection goes up higher than 5, but I don't think I need it. Respiration and soulbound. Then we have, I'll just kind of hover. If you guys want to see, now actually this is a big one. So the chest plate has vitality 8. Vitality increases my maximum health. Now if you'll look down here, I'm in the pink hearts. This means I have 52 hearts. 52. Normal Minecraft, you have 10. I have 52 hearts. So it increased my hearts by a good amount, but I also have the this guy, the heart amulet with hearts in that. So, but yeah, I have 52 hearts, which is pretty crazy. Then I got the pants. I'll show you those. Just pause if you want to see them, and the boots, of course. And then I did make an unobtainium jetpack. Now, the crazy thing about this, besides the fact that it holds 184 million FE, is it says when on body plus 520 armor. Like, what? 520 armor? My chest plate has 45 armor, 520. So I don't know. That's insane. Now it's not technically on my body. It's in my body slot on the baubles. It's not like on my body, but I don't know if it still counts. But 520 armor is insane. I don't know what they were thinking on that. But yeah, so that's what we got going on. Pretty crazy stuff. We are completely kitted out. These pickaxes are actually so crazy that I have to be careful what I'm doing, because I'll just insta-mine anything. It's insane. But, okay, guys, Mechanism is what we're doing. So I have started to make pathways in the factory to make it feel not so massive. We're going to get hallways, we're going to do rooms, right? So this is where I'm going to set up, as you can see, the enriching chambers and fusing factories, so that way we can make the Mechanism alloys that we need, these guys down here. Now I only want to make 4 things. Yeah, I need to make enriched redstone, diamond, and obsidian, but I need 2 for enriched redstone, because the enriched redstone makes these control circuits and this infused alloy. The diamond makes the reinforced alloy, and the obsidian makes the atomic alloy. But I'm going to set it all up right here. I think the best way to do it is, because I still need to run power and I need to run cables underneath. I did make a little basement. So we see, I just insta-mined the stone underneath me. That's crazy. Just going down. I have the basement down here, of course. So I'm going to run the cables over to here. And this is going to be, oh geez. And this jetpack is insane. I'm going to run the cables over here. This room is going to have more machines in it when I figure out, obviously more stuff that I want. But let me get stuff set up, and then I will show you how it's set up. Let me know if you prefer to see me do it, or if you just prefer to see me show you how it's set up once I'm done. I like showing you guys how it's set up once I'm done, because it's less time consuming in the video, and I can get more content in the video. So yeah, let me know if you have an opinion on that. But I'll be right back. I'm finding that productive bees is fantastic until you really want to start mass producing things quickly. So I have the setup here, guys. The only thing that gave me trouble was the applied energistics system. I'm still learning applied energistics, so that was a little tough. But otherwise, here's the setup. Right now, we have 4 enrichment chambers and 4 advanced infusing factories. You could do more, but I don't think you need them. The enrichment chambers, so these you put redstone, diamond, or refined obsidian in them, and they make these enriched versions. And these, when they go into the infusing factories, give you more, I guess, liquid to infuse than just a single redstone. I think it's like double or triple the amount you would get just out of one redstone. So you want to make sure you're doing that just to be as efficient with your resources as possible. From there, they pump the enriched stuff into the infusing factories, and the infusing factories from the AE2 system are getting my ingots. So this one's osmium, iron. This one is the infused alloys, and this one is the reinforced alloys, which will make, I think, the atomic alloys after that. And then and then we can make a bunch of mechanism stuff. So the big thing is that productive bees can't keep up with my output. So I had 32,000 iron. I now have 28,000, and you can see the stored number is going down, but the infused alloy is going up. But this infused alloy makes the reinforced alloy, obviously. So I need a bunch of them to make that. But then I need a bunch of these to make the atomic alloys. So it's a lot of iron, just in general, a lot of iron. So we're going to have to find a way to get even more ore production out of the bees. Even though I'm doing pretty good on bees, I have 25 bees in each cage. They can't keep up with something as quick as this. Like, I am pulling iron out constantly. Look how fast this is going. But yeah, anyways, then from there, the products get pulled out into the ender chest, and that goes to my AE system. So you can see everything going in there. Pretty simple. Like I said, the hard part is the AE2 system. You need to have, so if something on your AE2 system is not working, it's more than likely because you don't have enough of these controllers. I was having an issue where I couldn't get all the channels linked up, even though I'm using these smart dense cables, which hold, I think, like 32 channels, if I'm not mistaken. But I needed this extra controller because this smart cable was filled with channels, so it could not accept any more machines. So I needed to add another controller, and now it can accept all of the machines. A2's tough for me. It's tough for me. I'm still learning it, but I need it to work because I want my entire factory ran off my AE2 system. So I think I just need like a massive controller to put all my stuff into the AE2 system. So yes, that's what we have going on. But what I want to do is I also want to get, like I said, my cobble, gravel, and sand generator up and running. I think the way that we're going to get more resources is using the chunk destroyer from Quarries Plus. This guy. So the chunk destroyer from Quarries Plus, I think we're going to use this to get a bunch more ingots, but I can also get sand and gravel from it, but I think it auto deletes cobblestone. I don't think it keeps cobblestone. So I'm just going to set up the cobble gen anyways and have that crushed down into gravel and sand as well, just so we're auto producing it. But yeah, I think, yeah, my iron's going down by the thousands really fast, but we're getting a lot of infused alloys. Either way. Okay, guys, I answered my own question from the last clip. This stuff is way too complicated to be doing on camera with you guys. It would take way too long. So I'm just going to do it, and then it's only a split second before you guys see the finished product. And I'm about to show it to you right now. Voila. Here is the finished product. Beautiful. Beautiful. I like it. I love it. I love it. I opened up the wall some more so you can see everything. We come into here. We have some scaffolding and dark prismarine. And yeah, I like this room a lot. So I'm going to go over everything with you and tell you what we have going on here, because honestly, the setup's really cool. The only thing that I'm not going to go over is all of the piping. I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. You pipe stuff out, you pipe stuff in, you have to give them energy. So that stuff you'll have to figure out on your own. But honestly, that's part of modded. Figuring it out on your own is a lot of fun. So over here, we are making basic control circuits. We are making infused alloy, reinforced alloy, and atomic alloy. To get this atomic alloy, I need refined obsidian. So how we're doing that is we come over here. We have an igneous extruder, which has a lava block and a water block on two sides of it. And then that's making cobblestone automatically. The cobblestone goes into these two magma crucibles, and each cobblestone gives me 1 bucket of lava. From there, these two are exporting into this blast chiller, and when this blast chiller gets a bucket of lava, it makes 1 obsidian. So that's how that's going. Oh, here it goes, here it goes. Beautiful. You saw it for a split second. So that is how we're making obsidian right now. Now, the obsidian comes over here into this enrichment chamber. The enrichment chamber, all it needs is power, and it makes 4 obsidian dust. You saw it for a second. From there, it goes over into this advanced infusing factory, which is filled with more enriched diamond, and makes refined obsidian. And then finally from there, the refined obsidian goes into this enrichment chamber, making these enriched obsidians for the atomic alloys. So that's how that works. It's honestly pretty simple in terms of, bam, bam, this is how this goes, this is how this goes. But the wiring is a little bit hectic, so enjoy. And then from there, I told you about cobble generation. So also, this igneous extruder is making so much cobble that it's able to feed these magma crucibles and this pulverizer. So this pulverizer is making gravel and sometimes sand, 75% chance to get sand. And then if I really want a lot more sand, I pipe the gravel into this pulverizer and it goes straight to sand. So yeah, that's what I told you guys I wanted to do, but really simple. Then I just have these induction casings from Mekanism to kind of fill in the space so it's not open. I think that works. Obviously you can tell these aren't machines, but it kind of fills in the place. So really nice. Last but not least, we made this stuff down here from Quarries Plus. So you have to make the workbench from Quarries Plus, and you can make a bunch of stuff. I think I did the Quarry Plus in a video, like last video, the video before that. I don't remember. But what we've done here, we are going to test out the quarry this episode and see what it does. Unfortunately, I moved a step ahead that I didn't want to move, but I did it anyway. So what we have here is we have a chunk destroyer and an enchantment mover. And I'm going to go over how those work in just a second. Darn sneezes. Okay, now we're going to go over it. So the enchantment mover is a pretty cool block. What you do, it's only for Quarries Plus, and it's only for the quarry and the chunk destroyer. But what you do is you can take, I don't think this will work, but you can take an enchanted item. Generally it's a pickaxe. But you can do anything with the looting and breaking and efficiency. So a sword obviously isn't going to work, and then you put the chunk destroyer in here, and when you have the enchantments that it can accept, it'll say right here, and you just click on that enchantment up or down, and it'll put up to these levels. So it'll only go up to efficiency 5, fortune 3, and then breaking 3. I don't understand why it hasn't breaking 3. I don't know if this thing destroys itself. If it does, that sucks because it was expensive to make. It wasn't hard to make, but there are some things that were pretty expensive. So that is how that works. It's really easy. So I just enchanted a pickaxe with those enchantments and moved the enchantments over to it. So hopefully that explains it. I really wanted to show that on camera, but I didn't realize that when I moved the enchantments over, I wouldn't be able to move them back to the pickaxe. So it stayed like this. I was going to show you guys on camera, but oh well. And then from there, I just made a oak netherite chest and lots of space just to see how this quarry goes. I don't know how fast it is with efficiency 5, but we're going to try it out. And this is going to help us get a lot more ores, like the iron and stuff. But we are going to have to set up ore processing for that, which is going to be a whole nother room. Because right now, all my ore processing is just coming from the bees, and the bees are making dust, and that's automatically getting smelted. These are actually going to be raw ores. So I'm going to go set this guy up, and let's see how it works. Okay, guys, here I am in a desert. This is where I get most of my sand from when I wasn't generating sand. We're going to try and take some of this out. Let's see if we can get more sand. That would be really nice. But I don't actually really know how this works. Oh, okay. So the quarry needed the markers. This doesn't need the markers. Okay. And it looks like, okay, look at that. Oh, nope, we don't want to do that. Okay. Look at that. So we can destroy a pretty big area. Let's go like that. Oh, that's a big area. So obviously all these blocks aren't just going to fit in one chest, but I kind of want to see how it works. So we're going to do that. I did make a bunch of these ultimate energy cubes now that we have atomic alloy. So this is holding 102 million FE power, 102 million power. So I'm going to set this down next to it. I'm going to do output. Oh, and there it goes. Okay. Oh, wow. It makes that really fast. Holy cow. And then what happens from here? Nothing? Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow. Yeah, okay. That's crazy. Wow. Okay, hold on. I'm taking that away from you. Oh, it used a lot of power. It used a lot of power. It's not still going, right? No. Okay. So I put fortune on this thing. I should have done silk touch. I guess. So fortune is great, but silk touch would give me gravel. So I might have to make another one of these. I'm going to have to make another one of these, it looks like. But that's crazy. So where did it get all this stuff from? Oh, wait, hold on. What's going on down here? Oh, dummy block. Is it starting from the bottom? Wait, look at all of that. Like all those ores with nothing surrounding them. I have no idea what's going on, guys. I have no idea how this is working. This is definitely not just taking stuff away. I thought it would like start destroying like the top first. But I have no idea how this is working. But we just got a bunch of clay, so I won't need clay. It did get some bituminous sand. Stupid I was gonna say stupid elytra. That's not an elytra, that's a phantom. Which is on the top here, so I don't know. I actually have no idea what's going on here. You're gonna be a thing, aren't you? Thank you. That's a lot of stuff. Okay, let me get this figured out real fast, because I don't know where. It's obviously pulling from underground first. All right, so this thing is insane, guys. If you can make this, make it. I keep removing stuff, and it keeps filling up with stuff. So this thing has a really big buffer of things in it. But something really cool is these chests have places for upgrades. So I'm going to make a couple of these upgrades for this chest, and hopefully that will help a little bit. I don't just want to take all this and send it straight to my my ME system. That will just flood it completely. I don't need all that flint. Look at all this flint I already have. So I don't need all this flint. So what I'm going to make is I'm going to make these advanced compacting upgrades, so it compacts stuff like clay balls into its 2x2 variant. I'm going to make a void upgrade, advanced void upgrade, so I can get rid of stuff like flint and like rails and spawner stuff. I'm going to make a stack upgrade, tier 4. So multiplies the number of stacks that can fit in the slot by 16. So 16 stacks are going to be able to fit into one space of this. And then there was one more, I feel like. But I think I'm just going to make those real fast. And hopefully that helps us. You know, this is why I love mod packs with a quest book in it. Because it helps to explore so many new mods. So I've been using iron chests this whole time, the mod iron chest, but this sophisticated storage is so cool. So I have put this stuff in it. Now look at this. In one slot, we have 1,000 Viridium. Just in one slot. Then also, anything we're getting is compacting. So the clay is actually compacting all the way down to 3 times. Arcane crystal blocks are compacting. We have a block of raw zinc. Now, I think what I might do, depending on how many ores I actually get out of this, we might just smelt this stuff. We might not even worry about ore doubling it. We might just do it if it gives us a lot. So what we're going to do, I'm going to set this down and see how it goes from here. Maybe. Okay. No, nothing. What's happening? It's not doing anything now? Why aren't you doing anything? I have rails in my inventory that I don't need. Go away. Now it's not doing anything. I don't know. Oh, geez. This jetpack's crazy. I don't know why. Okay. Okay, here we go. So it's building a whole new thing. Let's see what it does. Is it going to get crazy again? I don't know. I have no... Oh! Okay, so I see stuff we don't want, like rails, which is obviously coming from a mine. Sandstone walls, we obviously don't want rails, so we can put these in the void upgrade. Anything else? Seeds, obviously I don't want. String, I don't want. Slabs. Sticks. But look at this. It's not filling up nearly as fast now, which is good. Yeah, all these seeds. We're obviously by Arcane Guild. Oh, okay, yeah. But look at how it's all compacting down. Like, super cool. We get, a bunch of Viridium, which is part of the thing I used to build that room. There's a furnace. Okay, there was obviously a mine shaft under here. I might need another void upgrade. Yeah, I don't want all... See, this is just all trash that I don't want in the ME system. Oh, we have a nest. But we're getting a lot of stuff. So that's really cool. How much FE is it taking? A lot. So much FE. And it doesn't look like it's doing anything on the surface here, which is kind of crazy. I'm assuming it's not starting from the bottom because I don't have any deep slate. So yeah, I don't know, guys. Well, I came over into the mining dimension to see if it would be any different, and it's so weird. It's not mining any ores. I looked to the config, and there's nothing about ores that I can see. So I'm really not sure what's going on. I made a couple of quantum entangler-porters to transfer power. I made a chunk loader over at my factory to keep that loaded so it continues to get power. And yeah, guys, I just don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure this out. I'm gonna have to figure out why it's not mining any ores. There's no point in having fortune on there if it's not gonna mine ores. So I'm gonna get that figured out. But it is that time of the evening. It is the end of the episode. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you learned something, if you enjoyed the video, like the video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It is free to do so. I really appreciate it if you do. And yeah, comment down below if you know what's going on, because I have no idea why this would not be working. But thank you guys so much for watching. Everybody have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.